So last Saturday, my family decided to revive our tradition of game night, which usually consists of my younger siblings fighting over Uno cards, my dad pretending he understands Settlers of Catan, and my grandma knitting ominously in the corner. This time, Grandma shuffled over to the table with a mysterious twinkle in her eye and declared, "Let's play Monopoly, but let's make it interesting." Normally, interesting in Grandma's book means she's spiked the lemonade, but tonight, she plopped a fat wad of cash on the table. Real, actual, crisp bills. My dad looked like he was about to faint, but Grandma just winked and said, "Go big or go home, Harold." At first, things were pretty tame. My sister bought up half the board like she was Jeff Bezos, and my mom mortgaged all her properties to pay the electric company. But then Uncle Steve, who's always been a little too enthusiastic about board games, started pulling out receipts and spreadsheets. "I'm just making sure my capital gains are properly documented," he said, sweating profusely. We all laughed it off, until he started demanding we fill out 1099 forms every time someone passed go. Grandma, meanwhile, was quietly amassing all the railroads and muttering about monopolistic practices. The tension hit a peak when Steve landed on Grandma's boardwalk, which now had 4 hotels, real ones, if you believed her claims about timeshares in Boca. As he counted out a suspiciously large stack of $100 bills, there was a sudden knock at the door. We opened it to find 2 men in suits, who introduced themselves as IRS auditors. Apparently, Steve's creative accounting had raised some red flags, and they traced a suspicious spike in local monopoly money laundering straight to our house. Grandma tried to bribe them with a get-out-of-jail-free card, but they weren't amused. So, game night ended with Steve getting escorted out in handcuffs, arguing that free parking is a tax haven, and Grandma asking if anyone wanted to play poker, with real deeds to the house this time. Moral of the story: next time Grandma says she wants to make Monopoly interesting, maybe just hide the real money and the family accountant. Because in our house, the only thing more certain than death and taxes is that Uncle Steve will always end up in jail, board game or not.